Welcome back, Wolfskinders, and welcome back to another episode of Which is Better. On today, Which is Better, we are going to discuss dash kebbits and sunlight antelopes. Now, you're kind of curious as to why these two Pacific creatures. Well, they are counted their meat is counted as hunter meat, and you need hunter meat to make moonlight moth mix number 2 with them. And I was doing some research and some experimentation, and I was wondering, okay, like it says that dash kebbits are the best ones because you can capture them fast, and then sunlight antelopes um, would be slower. Now, as you can probably see from the video, meaning this side right here, this is the dash. This is dash video, and this one is antelope video that are playing. As you can see, that I am actually doing this now. I only did these for a full inventory saying that this is probably what you want to do is probably for a full inventory. Now, as you guys can see from my inventory, I caught 40 dash kebbits, and I caught 37 sunlight antelopes. Now, for the dash kebbits, it took me about 6 minutes to get it, roughly like 6 minutes. And then for the sunlight antelopes, took me about 14 minutes to get this. And the thing is that yes, in the grand scheme of things, it is better to get dash kebbits. But since I and many others like to make some money on the side, I think it's best to do sunlight antelopes because of the fur that you get and also of the other ingredients too. Because not only do you get sunlight antelopes for the mixtures, you also get fur, antelope bolts, and sunlight splinters, which is really good because with the sunlight fur, you can make the max hide boots or tops depending on which one is selling well at the time. And for the Kebbit bolts, you can sell that, which are pretty good because they sell for about 141 each, give or take, depending on if you can get more out of that. And then the sunfire splinters are are the same. They're 141 each. So depending on what you sell it for. But this one was pretty interesting because I know dash kebbits are going to be really viable for this because of it. You know, I know that they're going to be more viable because you can just like spawn camp them and just get their griffin. Even though the griffin, even though you do need, there is one downside of the dash kebbits. You need to do a one-time payment of about half a mil, so about 500K to get the permanent falcon. And that's going to be a while, probably until you can, depending on how good you are at making money, can you make that back? And that's the thing too. So it's like if you feel like you can't make it back in time, if you feel like it's going to take back, just do some sunlight antelopes and you'll make it back. Now for Iron Man, like, I know these are not really that Iron Man friendly because of it, because I'm talking about gold making, and most Iron Man could really give two shits about gold making. Go for dash kebbits. You'll do fine. Because when I was doing enough, because the last episode of Which is Better between prayer pots and moonlight moss, there was an Iron Man that did comment and say that he does use the moonlight moss, which is really nice. So he probably does dash kebbits for his hunter. But for those of like us who are just mains and don't really do Iron Man, I think it's more viable if you went towards the sunlight antelope. Yeah, you're losing about 3 pieces of meat because this is a full inventory. You are losing about 3 pieces of meat, but you're gaining a lot more gold in the long run. So, like I said, this one was a pretty interesting one, you know, because like it says, you know, Iron Man friendly. go to the Dash Kebbit. If you want to make some gold on the side, do Sunlight Antelopes. You'll be able to make your Moonlight Moss, and you'll be able to make some cash on the side. So yeah, it's probably probably the shortest which is better that I had. But yeah, this one was a pretty interesting one to do because I was thinking about this for a while, and I was thinking it's like, oh, this is going to be a good one to see which one is better. And these are the results, just a full inventory, and this is what we came up with. So I will see you guys next time. So you guys take care, be well, be safe, have fun. Bye everyone.